that I could give such a bracha because the Brisker Rav gave me such a bracha.
What was the exact bracha that's what the Brisker Rav said?
I was too tense then because of the whole talk and he had Talmid Chacham. I was too tense.
This is when you were leaving?
The first time, no.
First time you came to him?
Well, the first time I spoke with him alone.
So you asked him for a bracha and he said?
I didn't ask him for a bracha. If I would have asked him, I wouldn't have been.
So he stam gave you a bracha?
No, we talked no learning. Then I went into the Bismedalish. Then he came in and called me out and he gave up the teretz on the kasha that he didn't know before. And after a long talk, my whole life history, he kissed me and he gave me a bracha.
You remember what the kasha was that you asked him?
Yeah.
No, what was the kasha?
What?
What was the kasha?
The kasha was on Tmura.
You were learning Tamura at the time?
I learned in Tmura 2 years before in Lakewood.
Okay. But Rabban, meaning Tamura was the Masechta that the yeshiva was learning, or you learned it on your own?
In Berlin, since we had learned the Yevamos, we had special permission to learn Tmura.
So who'd you learn Tamura with? Who was your chavrusa?
Who was my chavrusa and Tmura? It may have been a Ramnik. I don't know who.
The Ramnik who was just nifter, Rebellion Ramnik?
Yeah, I definitely discussed all the questions with Ramnik.
And Rebbaran gave. And
He
Rebbaran
encouraged me to speak to Rabban. Well, yeah, Rabban gave special shiurim. That's part of the story. Yeah, that first I asked him a question, and that the Gemara asked if a goy could be maimer or not.
Okay.
Could make tmura.
What's tmura mean?
What's tomorrow? No, let him tell.
Tmura means you makdish a behemoth.
Okay.
And then you say, this behemoth, I'm going to keep it for myself. I'm going to. You want to exchange.
You want to make an exchange
to another behemoth. So you get a lav, you get malchus, or maybe 80, a double portion of malchus, lo yachlefenu v'lo yomir, 2 lav and you get, right. So now the Gemara asks, could a goy be meimer?
Well, can a goy be marked?
Well, the Gemara has a question.
Well, what's the shaila? The shaila was, can they be makdish to begin with?
What?
Can a goy be makdish?
Yeah, beautiful question. A goy could be makdish. Yeah. Well, that's part of the whole Torah.
Yes,
the whole Torah. Yeah. So.
I'll get it. Yeah. Yeah, go on.
Keep going.
Okay.
So my answer is wrong.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
Nice try. And then I went into the Bismedalish.
Right.
Well, and I went at that time there weren't too many people from America coming to us.
Wait, so if you told you that you were wrong, then how did the Chazon find out?
One second. You went into the Bismedalish, and then what happened?
The was the first question I asked. That question, you know how the answer so far. So far, but we didn't finish yet. So I went to the Bismedalish. So right away, the whole Bismedalish surrounded me. First of all, a guy from America, and second of all, the Brisker spoke with me. I got best friends over here. Right?
Who's this guy? Yeah.
all of a sudden, I take a look, I pick up, I don't know, at the door is the Brisker calling me to come out. Well? Yeah. And he says, auf der ersten Hora kann man etwas sagen. On the first question, you could say something. That what a shutter from the Tzibur can't be magdish is not a din in the Gavra. It's a din in the Korban. And it's such a beautiful terrace that when my son came to us Israel, he told him the Torah to Rab Meir, he spoke about that terrace for a few days at the meeting. He loved that terrace. Yeah. But then he gave me this terrace on the erste Hora, kann man sagen, And then he asked me my whole life history. And then that's when he kissed me and he gave me a bracha. Now I asked the same question later on to Chazon. Chazon said, "Pavos freiten nicht besser."
Ask better, yeah. Why don't you ask better?
Yeah.
Not a good time to do it.
Why doesn't the Gemara say Shmura is a chet and Hegdish is a mitzvah? Shmura is a sin and Hegdish is a mitzvah.
Who says tomorrow is a sin?
What?
Who says tomorrow is a cut?
No, but you get it because you get punished for
You get
putting.
punished.
You get
The Torah says Liach l'f'en v'lo yomi.
You shouldn't switch it, but if you're switching it now, you want to know if it's good. You're going to get
So the
Malchus or
Torah says it
whatever.
doesn't need
So
it.
he
It's
said,
quite obvious.
Pavos freiten nicht besser. I could still say his face with a smile. Pavos freiten nicht besser. That more. Once you speak with the Chazon, you remember it for the rest of your life. You see the smile, the relaxation.
Glasses.
Pavos freiten nicht besser. Tomorrow is a chet and Hegdish is a mitzvah.
Why doesn't it say it?
Why don't you ask
No,
better?
he's saying, why don't you ask then? Yeah.
Why don't you ask better? But because the idea is, because that's not a difference between Shmur and Hegdish. This is Shmur and this is Hegdish. As the Shmur and there's Hegdish, we look at differences. Since we don't, why can't the guy be Meimer? Because why can't the guy be Meimer? The Gemara says because he doesn't have an Avera, so he can't be Meimer. Since we don't include Avera in the equation, we don't use anymore anything that's derived from Avera. That's very, very, very nice.